Hey Divine Collective, what's good? I am Remembrance the Oracle and I am back to do another reading for y'all. I hope that y'all are doing well today. Let's go ahead and get into the vibes. So today I was channeling an energy of this comeback is personal. It's an apology to yourself, okay? You may have settled for less, not believed in yourself enough, maybe felt like you weren't enough. Maybe others neglecting you made you feel like you should neglect yourself. But this is a new day. Trusting yourself and setting your boundaries has you operating on a new level. Okay? So let's go ahead and dive into it and see what's popping off with this energy, baby. Bob. What's going on with this comeback energy, Spirit? I feel like there's a comeback here. There's a bounce back here. Maybe you kind of felt like you didn't know if you would get to this point, but you have. I feel like it's a joyous time, a joyous season here for you. Okay? There could be some people here who are in awe of you. Okay? What's going on here, Spirit? Maybe on two spectrums. Ones who are like, damn, like you did that shit, like you did, like you came back from that shit. And then maybe some people who like really can't believe that you actually did do it. Like they thought that you would maybe be stuck somewhere forever or some sort of shit. What's going on with this energy, Spirit? The comeback is real, baby. Bop. So I have a catfish coming out here. A catfish. Okay? It says deceptive images. Deceptive, not who you think I am. Not who you think I am. I feel like there was some sort of... Why am I hearing about identity crisis? Identity crisis or identity issues that I feel like I'm getting off of this card. Okay? I kind of feel like at one point in time, you didn't know who you were. You were trying to feel it out, just like everybody is at some point in time. Okay? Maybe I'm hearing like kind of like this why me energy, or maybe feel like you were dealt a bad hand, or maybe that life is just deceptive, you know? Especially too as you start to acknowledge your spiritual journey and what it is that you're going through, the shit can shock the hell out of you. You go through different states of emotion, right? Like being upset, realizing that things are false, the world is fucking fake, right? We're living in a fucking simulation, the matrix, right? Like all of these things. And I feel like on top of that, maybe dealing with the things that it is that you have dealt with in your life, from fake fucking people, right? Maybe people who you thought had your back, maybe family members who you thought had your back, friends, whatever the case may be, to like, I don't know, I feel like you went through a period of time where it's just like, what the fuck is real? You know? And I feel like eventually that started to wear you out or wear you down, okay? I feel like at one point in time, maybe you kind of lost your zest. Does that make sense? Like the zest for life or some sort of shit that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Yeah, because there were some sort of unresolved issues here. We have deja vu coming out here. It says at the bottom, unresolved issues. Repeating patterns coming out here. So I do. I feel like at one point in time, it just kind of felt like, I guess if this is what it's going to be, then this is what the fuck it is. You know? What else here, Spirit? What is this? I have Clout Chaser coming out here. Clout Chaser. So maybe at some point in time, you kind of felt like that there was no need to chase anything. And again, right, we shouldn't be chasing anything. But I don't know. I just kind of feel like, I don't know why I almost want to say flatline. I feel like at one point in time, things just felt flatline for you. Like, you know, like you're living, you're alive, but you're not living. Like, that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. You were alive, but you weren't living here. Maybe you kind of felt like you saw other people around you kind of like doing their day-to-day thing or moving up, moving on, whatever the case may be, okay? I have shadow work coming out here, yeah. So I kind of feel like this is what you started to focus on or what you started to do. I feel like maybe instead of sitting in an energy where it's kind of like, okay, this is what it is, you started to realize, okay, well, what can it be? Come on now, Spirit. This is what it is, but what can it be? I feel like there was an acknowledgement that took place, but it was also like, I don't have to sit here forever or remain here forever or allow that situation to impact me forever. That's what something kind of feels like to me here. Yeah, I feel like at one point in time, this card says blind date, but it's not giving me what this actually means. It's almost giving me like you were blind. I was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace can hold significance here. But like on a particular day, date and time, you were blind, but you woke the fuck up. That's what this shit is giving me. Like, I don't have to conform to what I've been taught, or I don't have to conform to what I've been told, or the environment that's around me, or that's what something kind of feels like to me here. I feel like you were already so used to, like, also, like, seeing maybe darker sides of other people here. Maybe there's somebody, too, like, you don't want to be like. This could be a mother or a father, some sort of caregiver or something. But I'm picking that up for somebody. Like, there's somebody who was around you that is like, I don't want to be like this person. What else here, Spirit? I have a hopeless romantic coming out here. Hopeless romantic. So there's something that's coming out here about love. Okay? There could be something here in regards to a lover. It's kind of giving me heartbreak, though. Because it says on the bottom of this card, it says, believing in fairy tales, constantly waiting, idealizing love. Maybe for some of you guys, you thought that love would save you or some shit. Almost this energy of like, you're going through life, life is lifing, you came across this person, things felt like they were better momentarily, or like that's all you needed, right? Because that's what some people think, right? All I need to find is this person and I'll be happy. All I need to do is move into this house and I'll finally be happy. All I need to do is get that job and I'll finally be happy. But no, I feel like you learned from that too. Especially considering the fact that maybe somebody here wasn't all that they was cracked up to be on top of it. Yeah, look at this. I have a poker face coming out here. Somebody was fucking two-faced here. Hiding who it is that they truly were. Hiding their feelings here. It's funny to me that we have a catfish here. This is somebody who's fake on top of a poker face coming out here. This person could have been emotionally detached. You kind of never know what you were getting with this person. They were kind of impossible to read. Okay? Maybe once they took their mask off here, whatever the case may be. Hell, for some of y'all, depending on what's going on here, that could be quite specific. But maybe somebody really was catfishing your ass. Like, you are not the person who's in this picture. Or you are not, like, there could have been something that happened like that for some of y'all. Or maybe a way where you feel like you're constantly getting the short end of the stick. Like, why isn't this right? Why can't I get this shit together? Or just, like feeling so frustrated or some sort of shit like that. I feel like a lot of what was going on for you at a certain space and time, or even if this is now, and you know you're coming into this, because I feel like you're in the space now where you've made your comeback. Like you've either made your comeback most recently, or it's like you're in the steps. Like this is actively happening for you right now. So I kind of feel like this shadow work that you are doing, or that you've most recently done, is obviously what's catapulting you to get to where it is that you are now. This person could be paying attention to you. Because again, we have this person here in this same row with a phone. So there could be people who are like trying to keep in contact with you, or watching you, or some sort of shit that I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? I have a glow up coming out here. Come on now. Confirmation. You are. It says self-improvement, finding your confidence, personal transformation, better than ever. So at one point in time, you was looking crazy. Okay? And this to me doesn't even have anything necessary. Now, obviously your appearance can be improving. I feel like for some of y'all it is. But I just feel like at one point in time, you just felt sluggish. Sluggish, like over it. It's funny to me. There's this elevator truck. This company that just went by, and it said up and down on the side. This is like a roller coaster almost. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Why am I hearing about being sick to your stomach? Like somebody could have felt sick to their stomach, or some sort of shit like that. It's giving me like kind of like miserable at one point in time. But you learned that you could change your story here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have money moves coming out here, and then I also have plastic smiles coming out here. You know what is so funny to me? Somebody in here, you're going up and you're making money moves. But somebody feels like something is fake. What is it with all the fake energy coming out here? Somebody here feels like it's fake, or you're fake, or this can't be real, or this can't be true, or how did you do that? But I mean, I figured as much. It's always going to be a hater in the crowd. Because somebody's like, just a while ago, you were looking stressed, you know, like life was whooping your ass or some shit like that. Who knows? Maybe this person could have enjoyed when you were in that state of mind or in that space in your life or whatever the case may be. But now somebody feels like it's fake. It's funny to me, at the bottom of this card, it says friends in quotation marks. So be mindful of motherfuckers. Because this could even be somebody too who feels a certain type of way, but now they want to come up in your face and smile with you and key with you. Because of what it is that you do have going on. The ways in which you are growing. The fact that you do got $5,276 check coming in your account. Okay? I mean, that's what it say on the card, you know. So, bitch, listen. You've heard something before, heard it all before. Sunshine Anderson holds significance. But there's something you've heard before. It could even be this ex that calls himself trying to come back. I do. There's an ex who's either watching you, paying attention to you, or some sort of shit like that, or a friend, or something. It's like, keep that same fucking energy. Keep that same energy that you had. You've resolved these issues here. You've resolved the issues of the way that you feel about yourself. You've resolved the issues when it comes to other people thinking what you can and cannot do. You've resolved whatever the fuck was going on over here when you felt like you wouldn't get over a fucking loser, but you did. Then some sort of loser-ass fucking friend that you had who sees you making some sort of moves or building wealth, and now they want to smile in your face, and when damn motherfucking well, they feel something totally different on the inside. Like, these people are losers. What else here, Spirit? Look at this. I have a false alarm. It's a whole bunch of fake energy coming out here. Whole bunch of fake fucking energy. So there's some sort of unnecessary drama. I feel like in this same vertical row with shadow work coming out, you realize that you extending something or extending the way that you were feeling was unnecessary. That's what something kind of feels like to me here. Yeah, it's something about this date. This date. Again, I'm going to take this out. It's not giving me blind date per se. It's giving me like there was something significant that happened for you on a particular date. A particular date, day, a time. Like, it's almost like waking up out of a dream. Like a sudden realization or some shit. There was some sort of realization that you had while doing shadow work, or something that kickstarted your shadow work or something. Even too, when you look at this clout chaser card, see his eyes are like bulging out of his head almost. Like it's some sort of wake up call that you had here. Bottom of the deck here says self-made. There's something here about somebody, you being self-made. You could potentially have a business, or you're on your entrepreneurship vibe now, or some sort of shit like that. But it's like, you got it out the mud or some shit, I almost want to say. You got it out the mud. You done went from 0 to 100. Like, and people see it. They fucking notice. What else here? I have red flags coming out here. You need to watch out for people. You need to watch out for motherfuckers here. Look out for new people, you know, because everybody who's new also doesn't have your best interest at heart. But it's something here about some people who already done had your ass fucked up or some shit. Yeah. I got boundaries here at the bottom of the deck. It says say no firmly, protecting your peace, setting limits clearly. Confirmation, because I think I said something about your boundaries. I'm pretty sure I fucking did. Yeah, trusting yourself and setting your boundaries has you operating on a new level. This is a new day. So the version of you that motherfuckers think that they knew, they don't know that version anymore. And it's funny to me that the man with the red flags here, man, woman, them, or they, has roses behind his back. And it's in the same vertical row with this poker face and hopeless romantic energy. So I don't know, whoever the fuck this person is that you was rocking with, that you were so head over heels in love with at one point in time, and they screwed you over. Fuck that motherfucker, okay? Fuck their ass. Straight up like that. Straight up like that. Hello. And even the fucking friend. But whoever the fuck that is, come on now. Hell fucking no. Somebody think they gonna come back and fucking kiss your ass or whatever the hell it is to try to get back in with you. This one, whoever this friend is, they want to come and they want to, you know, go to the party too. Celebrate too. You ain't celebrating shit, bitch. Hell no. These are the type of motherfuckers who probably didn't even have any encouraging words for you while you were going through it. The hell? For some of y'all, I don't see family here, but for some of y'all, it's family too. You know? Trying to program you a certain way, or it's just like, no, absolutely the fuck not. At the bottom of the deck here, I have a sneaky link. This to me is kind of pertaining to new people too. It's not giving me just old people, but it is. I feel like there's some sort of new people or some sort of shit like that who might try to come around you and be sneaky. These could also be interpreted as tests too, right? To see, okay, what is it that you're going to do? Type of shit that I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? I have situational single. I do. You know what this is giving me the vibe of? Whoever's resonating with this reading, I feel like at this point in your life, I mean, obviously you can do whatever it is that you want to do, but based on the energy that I'm pulling, you need to just focus on you right now. I feel like it's taking you so long to get to where it is that you are, that it's like, there's no time for anybody outside of you. You focused on yourself. Focus on your self-improvement, building your wealth, taking care of yourself, health, mind, body, spirit. Like, I do. It's you don't have room for other people right now. Especially not motherfuckers who's trying to be fake. Hello. No thanks. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, toxic love. For people who want to be fake, for people who want to be toxic, for people who want to go back and forth with you and the fucking rigmarole and shit. Like, somebody's hoping that you're, like, still in this energy, too. Like, that's what something's giving me. And again, today might not be everybody's reading or whatever the case may be, because I feel like at one point in time, like, you were kind of feeding into this energy. Because that's what I was already picking up on when I was channeling, like, and not saying, like, you were overly toxic, but it was just, like, I feel like at one point in time, it was just, like, you didn't really give a fuck, or you stopped caring, or again, going back to that, I mean, this is what it's gonna be, or like, this is what it is for me, or you know what I'm saying, like, ain't shit, da 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 da. But you have gotten to a healthy space where you don't think that way anymore. So it's like, hell no, you're not about to be deterred when you making a comeback. What else? Thank you, confirmation. Lessons learned. Lessons learned. You done sat up here, took all this time out, learned these fucking lessons, turned your whole shit around 180 for motherfuckers to come back around and think you about to fuck your shit up again? Hell fucking no. Hell to the fuck no. Yeah, look at that. Let it go coming out here. Let it go. You don't let all this shit go already. You are not. You are not. And it's so funny to me, even with Let It Go coming out after lessons learned, because that's what I feel like some of these people will want you to do, is let go of the lessons that you learn. Oh, well, I'm here. Well, we'll see about all of that. Especially when it comes to, I feel like, whoever this old ass ex or lover is or some sort of shit like that. Like, oh, they claim to be in a good space now and all type of shit. Well, we'll see about that. You know what I'm saying? I do. I feel like you have, like, apologized to your fucking self for not loving yourself enough, for not trusting yourself enough, for what it is that you were picking up on, putting other people ahead of you, taking in energy that was never yours, projections, all of that shit. It's like you know the truth now. You realizing what the fuck is actually happening here. It's like somebody think you boo-boo the fool, like you got dummy on your fucking forehead. No, thank you. Spirit, what is catfish and deja vu? It's like people here who you thought rocked at you, had your back. No. So I have acceptance coming out here. Confirmation. I said that not too long ago. Like, you have acknowledged this shit now. You've accepted this shit. Some shit I can't change and some shit I can. What's that prayer? Y'all know that there's like a prayer or something like allow me to be able to accept the things I cannot change the things that I can, and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Somebody, you could have specifically prayed that prayer, or maybe you could have heard that most recently or something like that. But that's exactly what this feels like to me. I can keep playing myself, or I can notice everything that's going on around me. I'm not going to try to fluff it up or no type of shit like that. Like, it is what the fuck it is. I be going along to get along, smiling back at these other motherfuckers that really ain't checking for me for real. I got this fake ass fucking lover over here. I done had weird ass fucking family members program me, groom me, whatever the fuck it is that they got going on. Some of y'all looking around, looking to your left, looking to your right. I hate this motherfucker. I don't want to be nothing like them. But then maybe feeling like you starting to take those same life, that same path. I do. I feel like there was a moment in time where it's like, I need to check my fucking self. Because if I keep going in the direction that I'm going, in whatever way that this is for you, I'm going to come out like them. Or it might be worse. Or just like, I feel like at one point in time you were gagged, bitch. Like, that's what it's going to feel like to me. Like, nah, it can't be like this. It can't be, I'm not going to allow it to be like this. Fuck that. So that's why I feel like some of these people are like, damn, like, they actually did that shit. Or maybe there could have been a point in time where you said that you was going to do something, but like it didn't happen or it didn't come through. But this time it has. What else here, Spirit? What is this? I have patience coming out here. Patience, patience. It's funny to me because it did flip out in the reverse. I'm going to leave it that way. I feel like at one point in time, you didn't have patience. You got tired of waiting for what was to come. I feel like this was prior to the shadow work. Prior to the shadow work, prior to the acceptance, you ran out of patience. Because you know how people can say things that are easier said than done, right? Like, oh, it'll be okay, or things are going to get better for you, or, you know, oh, it's just a rough patch right now, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But it's like, I feel like you kept trying to, like, kind of believe in something, and then over time, you just gave up. That's what something's like. You gave up on yourself, or depending on what was happening, things are happening back to back to back to back to back to you, and it's just kind of like, I don't even have it in me. You feel like you didn't have it in you. And it's funny to me, at the bottom of this card here, it says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So hell, for some of y'all, who knows? There could have been a point in time where it was like, God, where are you? Now again, I feel like everybody has their own beliefs, but I feel like for whoever I'm reading for today, I feel like you do believe that there is a God. But I just feel like, again, going back to that energy of weariness, feeling weary for so long that it's like, is there? Or God don't be listening to me, bitch. God listening to everybody else but me at this fucking point. Like, maybe too feeling like things like you feel like they're getting taken away from you or snatched away from you. Or again, you're finding out that this person is fake or false. Or you're finding out that this one, da, da, da. So it's just kind of like, what's the fucking point? Like, I really do. I feel like you had a moment. And the moment turned into a fucking season or some shit, or years. It was just like, fuck it. Like, Spirit, what's going on with this cloud chaser and shadow work energy? I have imagination coming out here, and even this came out in the reverse. It's funny to me, with that being in the same vertical row as this blind date energy, like I said, a day or date in time where it was like you woke the fuck up. There could be something that you do creatively here that you're actually focused on now, which is bringing in some sort of money here for you. Like making some sort of smart decisions, some sort of strategic moves here. Okay? I just heard, how worse can it get? How worse can it get? I feel like whatever some sort of date and time was for you, it was like, maybe it felt rock bottom or something. Like you couldn't get any lower than what it is that you were or something. Who knows? Maybe at some point in time you did feel like desperate, or which is maybe even too why this lover is in this top row. Right? Thinking like, oh, they'll have their cape on and they can come in and save the day or some sort of shit like that. I have surrender. But you ended up surrendering here. You know what imagination is giving me too? It's making me think like, I'm seeing somebody sitting back. They're sitting back, they got their feet kicked up, their arms behind their head, and it's almost like daydreaming or something. And it's almost like weighing your options. I feel like you started weighing your options or some sort of vibe that I feel like I'm getting here. And it's like, I can either do this or I can do this. And if I continue doing what I'm doing now, so it's almost like this energy of pushing yourself or getting back up again, believing in yourself. Maybe too, like knowing that you're not labels that people placed on you or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. So it's like surrendering to an old story or an old pattern, an old version of yourself. And that's when you began to do this shadow work here. Spirit, what's hopeless, romantic, and poker face? 222 on the clock here. Okay. Hopeless, romantic, and poker face. Yeah, because 222 is alignment. So you did. You came into some form of alignment. What's this? So I have loneliness coming out here. Loneliness. So yeah, this is the only reason why you were mainly fucking with somebody here. Or wanting like whoever a lover is to kind of like come in and, you know, because you were lonely. You were lonely. You didn't feel like you really had anybody. Maybe for some of y'all you didn't. Maybe kind of feeling like your parents aren't shit or they weren't around or, you know, whatever the case may be. Maybe for some of you guys, there's always a lover, but there was never like a friend or, you know, put things where it is that you feel like they need to go. But at one point in time, this person, they were so important to you because you felt like that's all I fucking have. And you know what I feel like too? I feel like whoever this person is, like, they tried to play on that shit. Almost like this energy of like, they're not going nowhere. All they got is me. Or trying to make you feel dependent on them too, almost, or something. So I do kind of feel like there was this energy of like, I don't want this person to go or leave. Somebody's birthday could be August 15th. Like, I don't want this person to go. I don't want this person to leave me. Or once they leave, then what? Or again, like I said, going back to that energy of like, feeling like things don't go as planned or they get taken away from me or like, that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. But see, the funny thing to me about it is at the bottom of the deck here, we have growth coming out here. You've grown from this situation. Like I said, I wouldn't be talking about you having a comeback as personal here. You apologize to yourself and you fucking glowing up out here if you hadn't moved on from this. So I feel like I said before, I feel like whoever this person is, not only did you become aware of what was happening here, what was going on, but I feel like this person is aware of the growth that you've experienced as of most recently. I do. I feel like they back there in the background. This is the type of motherfucker who like, well, you're going to need me or something. And it's so funny to me, even in this diagonal row, when we look at the false alarm and the blind date card or whatever the case may be, even if we look at that, the person that you were dating, you were blind to who it is that they actually were. False, false, false. All of the alarms were going off. But again, you missed it because you weren't at a state yet where you surrendered to this version of yourself. Or for some of y'all, what you even kind of felt, but you didn't want to acceptance. You didn't want to accept this because you just didn't have the fucking patience for something else. It's always fucking something. like that's how you fucking felt. It's always fucking something like, I want something. I want something to be mine. But the thing about it is you have to get you together first. You got to find you first. You are yours. Confirmation. You are yours. That's your first responsibility. Not loser head over here. So I feel like there were some reality checks here. Like, whoa. Hello. Come on now. Spirit. What is glow up money moves and plastic smiles? Glow up money moves and plastic smiles. There could be like a high school friend here, someone you knew since high school, because the plastics made me think about Mean Girls. Mean Girls, they were in high school, you know. What is this, Spirit? Glow up money moves and plastic smiles. Maybe someone hasn't seen you in a long time too. Like maybe the last time someone saw you was high school graduation, or was that and it was like, you know, yeah, that they were having a bad time. They were just really going through it, or you know, some sort of shit. And that's not your story anymore. What is this? Come on now. You're ready coming out here. Yes, I love to see that shit. So you've been out here glowing up. You ready. It feels like to me you ready for whatever the fuck is next. Whatever is next, whatever is coming your way, you got something in the bag. Maybe you could be waiting on something too. I don't know, an acceptance letter, right? Acceptance, this vertical row or some sort of shit. Maybe you won't be waiting much longer, even with patience coming out in the reverse, or some sort of shit like that. Maybe for some of you guys, you're nervous about something like, am I going to get it? Or something maybe has been taking a minute for them to deliberate, or some sort of shit that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. But you got this shit. You got this shit. You got this shit in the fucking bag. I'm telling you, man. You got this shit in the fucking bag, baby. Woo! You got this shit in the fucking bag. And somebody, some sort of fake ass motherfucker over here, or some sort of shit like that, they know it too. They know it. They see it. It is. It's definitely two people here in particular watching you. Some sort of old fake ass fucking friend and some sort of old fake ass fucking lover. But you ready for this shit, baby Bob. Yeah, look at this. Adversity. So there was some sort of friend here that you had conflict with. This person always maybe wanting to challenge you, or it's weird. I feel like at some point in time, like you were just confused about this person. It's like, do they really fuck with me or do they not? But then again, maybe for like some of y'all, like, at the time, like not really wanting to like leave this person again. Abandonment issues, or I mean, well, you know, I feel like you were trying to over-rationalize this shit when it was right in front of your face. It was right in front of your face. Thank you. This motherfucker was a no the whole time. Bottom of the deck is no! Exclamation mark. No. And it's so funny to me that we have one over here on the boundaries card saying no firmly. So some of y'all, you're going to be getting some fucking phone calls, some DMs, whatever the case may be, about motherfuckers want to reconcile and see about, hey, can we? No. Hell no. If you even respond to the bitch. That's a response enough. I'm not even talking to your bitch ass. So in whatever way this person showed you who it is that they fucking are, believe them the first time. Hello. Whenever people show you who the fuck they are, believe them the first time. Because some shit ain't no fucking mistake. Some shit ain't no oopsies. No. You did what you did. You said what you said. You moved. Speaking of moves, you moved the way that you moved, and I peeped the shit. Been peeped it, actually. But now I finally trust myself enough to recognize it and be done with your bitch ass. Move on. You ain't no friend. You ain't no kin. Nothing. Hell. So I feel like even with whoever this person is, you had to get to a space where you knew you were ready to let go of the fucking adversity. To accept that this person was never rocking with you for real any fucking way. Maybe this person never even really had patience for you for real. That's what I'm saying. Whoever the hell this person is, they wasn't no real friend of you. Spirit, what is false alarm and blind date? False alarm and blind date. And for some of y'all, you take your friendship seriously. Like friends are more like family to you. Or again, like I said, for some of y'all, maybe your family dynamic was kind of fucked up. So it's almost like a friend to you is like a bro or a sis or like a, you know. And just to find out that this person, they not even really on that type of time for fucking real. Fuck you. False alarm and blind date. True colors, man. True colors. False alarm and blind date. Yeah, look at this. I have denial coming out here. So this was you before you had your moment. Before you had the surprise, the alarms was going off, but you was denying it. Denying the friend fuckery. Denying the lover. Nah, can't be. I'm tripping. Maybe it's me. I'm just tripping. Nah, you wasn't tripping. You knew exactly what the hell it is that you knew, honey. You knew it. Whoever this lover is, they wanted you to be in denial. They're not going to peep this shit. They're not going to notice this shit. And then even when they do, I'm going to have their ass so strung out. For some of y'all, take that shit as it resonates. Obviously, everybody wasn't, you know. But I do got a couple people on the roster who used to struggle with addictions. So take what resonates and leave the fucking rest. You ain't there no more. And you know, it's funny, right? You meet someone, you see them shaking hands, right? So usually when you shake hands, it's either considered to be a greeting or it's considered to be an agreement, right? So it's almost like coming into an agreement with this individual. And that's why we talk about from time to time, right? Canceling out contracts that we have knowingly or unknowingly signed. You could have came into an agreement with a motherfucker you don't even realize that you did. Based off of the way that you move or your energy signature, or you're still there, or you're still showing up, or you're whatever the case may be. So guess whose access is denied now? This motherfucker and this fucking friend. It's like you got out of a state of denial here. Yeah. Now you're in gratitude because you've learned what? The lesson. You learned that motherfuckers around you are toxic, they sneaky. You learning certain things to look out for when new people pop up on the scene. Like, nah, that looked familiar to me. Or you know what? Something about your energy ain't right. It feels off. I don't have time to jeopardize what it is that I got going on. I'm not going to play myself. I'm not going to repeat these same patterns over here that I repeated before with people. I don't have time. And especially, too, for those of y'all, I feel like y'all can be empathic, too. So it's like, you not only do you have your own energy, but you taking on the energy of other people. And then that affects you. And then that... So I feel like now that you have finally gotten that under control, or you know what to do to alleviate that energy or the symptoms of that, if you will, it's just kind of like, nah, I'm not trying to deal with that. I'm trying to stay in the present. Okay, I'm not trying to deal with any, again, what unnecessary drama or trying to, like, you know, I don't have time for that shit. At all. Yeah, it's so funny to me. I was talking about you believing in yourself. It says, if you believe. And I feel like now you do believe. You believe more in yourself than anything. Than any of these other people you've ever dealt with, anything. I believe in me first. I trust in me first. I'm the one who got me here. So I'll be damned if somebody try to throw me off. Spirit, what is red flags and boundaries? Red flags and boundaries. 234 on the clock here. 234. So it is. It's like you are in sync. There's a sequence here. Okay? Red flags and boundaries. What's this? I have courage coming out here. Yeah. You finally found the courage. You have the courage or the strength, the confidence here to face your fears. That's the thing. Whoever this lover is in this vertical row, they're not expecting you to have this courage. They're not expecting you to tell them no. It's like, I don't know, someone is kind of somewhere like, I don't know, if I press them enough or, you know, this almost give me the vibe of somebody like, cool, I give you your space. But you gonna come back to me, or you always gonna be mine, or some sort of sick, twisted mindset, or something that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Some shit. Yeah, look at this shit. Bottom of the deck here is relationships. They're very telling. But I feel like whoever this person is, like, they still feel like they're in, like, a relationship with you. Or some sort of shit. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like you are moved on from this person, separated from this individual. Same thing with this friend. Or whoever any of these other relationships could be for you. You about to be saying no to a lot of motherfuckers. And you saying it with your chest, with the courage coming out here. It's not timid or shy anymore. You're unsure about your no. No. Full sentence. Period. Like, those are the fucking vibes that it's giving me. Those are exactly the vibes that it's giving me, to be quite frank. Oh yeah, that's dead and gone. Death. It's dead and gone. I'm gonna just put this over here on the back end. It's dead and fucking gone. It even says here, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So you're at the beginning. You're at the beginning of a new life here. Okay? What else here, Spirit? I have honesty coming out here. And that's the honest to God truth. And these are the people that you would prefer to deal with too. Not all these fake ass weirdos coming out on the table. I want honest relationships, trustworthy relationships. Relationships where I can actually count on people and vice versa. It's funny to me, a truck just went by that says precision. Precision means to be on point, right? It's very precise, it's detailed, the nitty gritty. It's like, I feel like you don't miss shit anymore. You don't miss shit anymore, or you don't try to, like I said before, like fluff anything up. I'm taking you at face value. Everything around me, I'm taking at face value. What else here, Spirit? I have forgiveness coming out here. Who want it? I feel like more than anything, this is what? Like I said earlier, you apologizing to yourself. It's like, I should have deaded some of this shit a long fucking time ago. If I'm being honest with me, I should have deaded some of this shit a long fucking time ago. Right? I feel like you've kind of gone through the what ifs, and maybe I could have been somewhere, you know, faster or sooner, had da 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 da. But don't even beat yourself up about that. I feel like you've acknowledged that, which is why you going forward ain't gonna slack. The minute that you see it, you know it, you call it out, you move on from it. And then one more for the plot. Yeah, because your judgment is on point now. Remember, we had imagination that came out in the reverse. You weren't confident. You weren't sure enough. You weren't, but now you are. You're a great judge of character now. The decisions that you making, they're on point now. You not fucking this shit up. You not fucking this shit up. Show ain't. Show ain't. Hello. Let's go ahead and head into our tarot here, okay? Spirit, what's going on with this catfish, deja vu, acceptance, and patience in the reverse? Catfish, deja vu, acceptance, and patience in the reverse, darling. Darling. Harry Potter can hold significance. I don't know why I'm seeing Harry Potter in my head. I don't know. Maybe somebody you just watched the movie. You love Harry Potter. You got a fucking Harry Potter collection, a mug, or some sort of shit. Catfish, deja vu, acceptance, and patience in the reverse. Somebody, you could have just had a churro. Something with cinnamon. I got the Knight of Wands coming out here in the reverse. I'm going to say Taurus. Somebody could be a Taurus. I didn't mean to say that. But Aries, Leo, Sag energy coming out here. So I feel like that was you at one point in time. I do. I feel like you were all over the fucking place. Didn't know your left from your right, up, down. Where the fuck is life taking me? Where is it taking me? Because it sure ain't been good to me. That's what it feels like. You feel like life wasn't good to you, had never been good to you. The ounce of happiness that you feel like you did find was, like I said, stripped away, or it didn't last long, or whatever the case may be here. Yeah, comfort fucking nation. Spirit told me, look at the bottom. 5 of Cups coming out here. I feel like you were sad for like a long fucking time. Right? Obviously, we can equate this to depression here. Some sort of mental health episodes. Like, it just kind of feels like to me, it was just like a bad place to be. Like, you didn't like it. And it's so funny to me, right? On the 5 of Cups, there's 3 cups that are spilled over, 2 that are still standing. And what do we have that are 2 of on this table? The friend and the fucking lover. I do. I feel like there was something that was going on. I feel like whoever this reading is for today that I'm reading for, like your family dynamic was like either non-existent or something. Like you were taking care of yourself, or like your parents. Like I do. I feel like somebody has some ain't shit fucking parents or some shit. Something. And I feel like you were trying to get away from that energy and you know? But it just wasn't healthy initially. And I feel like for some of you guys, like, you know, you were like a fucking kid. You know, you were a kid or you were in high school. So, you know, you're trying to navigate it. But it's just like, you know. And I feel like some shit kind of bled over into adulthood. And then it just got to a point where you, like, couldn't go any further with it. You couldn't. You can't. Yeah, I have the Six of Cups coming out here. Confirmation. Children and child. I do. That's when I feel like it started with you. So I do. I feel like you've done a great job at accepting what your childhood was. I really do. I have the Five of Swords coming out here at the bottom of it. 555 can hold significance, but it was a lot of chaos, a lot of challenges. Like I said, emotionally, you felt beat up. Mentally, you felt beat up. And then, I feel like that might be more confirmation for some of you guys in regards to a friend here in this vertical row, Six of Cups. Like somebody who you knew since you were younger or something. And it could be a situation of this person, like I said, they were always just kind of weird, and you ended up finding out, or maybe something changed with them over time or something. Like, again, going back to whatever this adversity is. Spirit, what is clout chaser, shadow work, imagination in the reverse, and surrender? There could have been like arguments in your household growing up, or a parent could have been like a drunk or something like that, or clout chaser, shadow work, imagination in the reverse, and surrender. Whoa. So I have the Page of Pentacles coming out here, and then I have the Justice. Taurus, Virgo, Cap, and then I have Libra energy coming out here. You could have seen a rainbow most recently, okay? I feel like initially, and I feel like honestly, this is everyone's spiritual journey. Coming out as a page, you don't know anything, right? You don't know anything. You had no clue, like, what was really going on around you. There could be something here about the law. I don't know if there was a run-in with the law, a run-in with the police. Now, this could be specific. I don't know, for some of you guys, like, you were getting into trouble, or I don't know, like, arrested for certain things, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Maybe somebody, you could have been like a hothead for a period of time. Queen of Wands is here at the bottom. But I feel like a lot of what it is that you were demonstrating was just off of the strength of, again, wanting to be loved, or wanting to feel like safe or have peace, or whatever the case may be here. Who knows? Maybe this could have been that day or that date or some sort of shit like that. Like, you got one more time to fuck up, or you got one more time to, like, there's something going on with that in this vertical row. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Three of Swords. There could have even been like some sort of like a breakdown, a mental breakdown, or some sort of shit here that put you on the path to your shadow work. Because I feel like you knew that you were feeling dark emotions, but you weren't necessarily exploring your emotions until this particular day or date that like shocked you or something here, in order to explore and then accept what was actually happening to you. Yeah, I have the Devil coming out here. Capricorn energy. It was like your shadow side was starting to take over. It was like you were headed down the wrong path. Definitely. Literally like the energy of like the devil riding your back. And it was coming at you in the form of other people. It was attaching itself to you. It was, you know. And it's not giving me this vibe of like you were ever a bad person. Like I'm not getting that vibe to like clear up what I'm getting here. I just feel like you were dealing with a lot of dark shit. Spirit, what is hopeless romantic poker face, loneliness, and growth? Hopeless romantic poker face, loneliness, and growth. Poker face. Lady Gaga can hold significance. Hopeless romantic poker face, loneliness, and growth. Yeah. 7 of fucking swords coming out here. This motherfucker was from the fucking beginning. They were playing you from the fucking beginning, man. They weren't shit. They weren't shit at fucking all. I have the hanged man coming out here. And they thought that they was going to be here with your ass forever. Aquarius. I told you. Confirmation. I told your ass. They not going to go nowhere. They not leaving me. Change perspective. Please. I'm going to like fuck their head up so fucking much. I'm going to groom them into thinking that shit. All they got is me. All you got is me. You ain't going nowhere. And that's why I feel like this relationship card came out down here too. Like, it's like that person who think y'all still together. I'm telling you, y'all still together. You always gonna be mine type shit. No, the fuck you're not. Yeah, look at this. I have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is very much giving, I know it's not the 9 of Pentacles, but it's very much giving single. Single and a lot fucking happier now. Because the only person who was happy in this connection when y'all was in it was them. And dare I say, I don't even think that they were fucking happy. This person is the fucking devil. Even in the same horizontal row. But you know what it's making me think about? If you guys were in yesterday's reading where I was talking about like power and control, that's what this person liked. Same thing as yesterday. I just feel like way more sinister. Like, that's the sort of vibe that today is giving me. Like, yeah, the person yesterday, they wanted to be able to have power and control and da-da-da. But this person is like 10 times worse. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Absolutely not. And this person, I'm telling you, because I do, like, I keep wanting to say, like, and they know that you're doing better without them, and they know the only way to know something is to keep up with. So this person is keeping up with you, right? 9 of Cups is representative of gratitude, which is in this diagonal row. So it's like they know that you're experiencing wish fulfillment. They know that you're happier now, right? Cup energy. They know that you're fulfilled. So it's like this person wants to come back and fucking drain your ass. Absolutely the fuck not. That's what the growth is. Thank you. They want to come back and drain the fucking star coming out here. The star coming out here in the reverse. Aquarius energy. This person, they want to be the star. Shit, they want to be you. This person is hoping that they can reverse the work it is that you've done. They're hoping that they can reverse the work that you've done, this healing. And they want the light to be back on their dumb ass. Yeah, I told you. Confirmation. Page of Swords. They're watching. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They fucking watching. My boy running. He's a runner. He's a track star. That boy gone. Spirit, what is glow up, money moves, plastic smiles, you're ready, and adversary? I'm about to say anniversary. Anniversary? Who knows? Before I even get over here, there could be something about an anniversary here with a X or some sort of shit. Maybe for some of you guys, an anniversary date just passed, considering that we're talking about dates here. Maybe you could have been married to this fool, or you could have been one of those couples where it's like, oh my God, we're celebrating, you know, our 2 years of just, you know, being together or whatever the fuck. So a date could have just passed for you guys or something. And now this motherfucker, they probably went over there sitting up there lonely, looking crazy as hell. Good. You deserve it, bitch. Anywho, glow up, money moves, plastic smiles, you're ready, and adversity. Glow up, money moves, plastic smiles, you're ready, and adversity. Adversity. Why do I keep on saying anniversary? My God. I have the 8 of Pentacles coming out here. So it's definitely something going on with work, baby Bob. I'm telling you, I do. You waiting on something. Somebody been waiting on something. Waiting on something at work to come up, to get the acceptance, the promotion, a new job, some sort of shit like that. Yeah, even here with the Seven of Cups coming out here. There's a Seven of Cups coming out here at the bottom. Okay? I'm putting this out. It's giving me two things. One is maybe like applying to multiple places or some sort of shit like that. Something. But I'm feeling really confident about that shit. Second thing being, whoever this friend is that you had adversity with here, they was always confusing you with the Seven of Cups coming out here. And it's so funny to me because even when you look at the Eight of Pentacles, what do you see? A man holding a mask with what? 7 other masks around him? I'm going to hear about the flavor of the day. I don't know if you visit some sort of place here, ice cream, restaurants, soup of the day, flavor of the day, or some sort of shit that can hold significance for somebody. But it's like you never knew what you were going to like really get with this person for real. I do. I feel like there was a lot of questioning of what's going on. But you didn't trust yourself enough. This person was behind your back, like I think talking shit about you or something. I have the Queen of Pentacles coming out now. Taurus, Virgo, Cap. This could be you or them. But I do feel like even if this is their sign, this is also reflective of you with the Pentacle and money energy coming out. This person, they're trying to come up with a fucking plan to see what they can make shake. This person's getting ready to come back and talk to you. I'm telling you. Try to manipulate the situation. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo. But the funny thing to me about it is, even with the Magician coming out, the power is in your hands now. It always was, but I feel like you actually realize that shit now. Yeah, I have the Queen of Swords coming out here. I told you, this is this motherfucker. Trying to come in and talk to you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I guess they about to get a blade right through their heart here. This could be you. Flip the signs around if you need to. But you ain't got shit for this person. And it's funny to me that there's an owl that's kind of perched up here on her shoulder, which we know represents the energy of right wisdom and knowledge. So somebody feel like they know you better than you know you. Maybe you might know that old version, but you don't know this new one. And they think they're going to come over here and be clever with your ass to try to rock with you, knowing damn well that they still feel like the same way about you, or they're going to try to repeat the same fucking bullshit with your ass or something. I have the Knight of Pentacles coming out here. Yup. And that ain't going to do shit but end up trying to slow your ass down. No, thank you. No fucking thanks, bitch. And there could be, considering that this makes 3 people and there's already 4 here. We could even too just say 3 if we just count the court cards and not the major arcana Magician here. But it's somebody else who could even be in this situation or this picture that they're clicked up with or linked up with or they chit chat with about you and all type of shit like that. No, bitch. Ugh. Spirit. What is false alarm, blind date, denial, and gratitude? False alarm, blind date, denial, and gratitude. Gratitude. Somebody's name could be Adam. Or somebody's last name could have like Mick on it. Like McDonald. McKinnon or some shit. Or Mick, like, you know what I mean? False alarm, blind date, denial, gratitude. Whoa. I got the Knight of Swords coming out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Page of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Yeah. Talk about a false alarm. Somebody's got the gift of gab. Somebody is like, yeah, didn't it say on here emotionally detached or some sort of shit like that? Yeah, emotionally detached here. Page of Cups in the reverse. Come on now. I can tell you one thing. If this lover calls himself coming back, or, you know, this friend, ain't nobody really sorry about shit. They just want to use you. Use you to their benefit. Absolutely the fuck not. Somebody's coming in, they coming in quick, baby bop. No thanks. But see, this is what happened on a particular day. I feel like I said, there could be something here about the justice system. But even here with the 3 of Cups coming out to the devil, Knight of Swords with the Page of Cups in the reverse, I feel like there was like this moment, like this aha moment that you had where it's like, don't nobody, like these people do not give a fuck about me. Like, bitch, if I stop calling them tomorrow, or if I croak tomorrow, they probably wouldn't even come look for me, check in on me, probably wouldn't even make it to my funeral. Like, dead ass. And I feel like that's why you're so thankful for your life now, or in gratitude now. Because it's like, now you know that you got you, right? Even maybe while you're waiting on, and I don't even want to say waiting, because you're not waiting. Two things we don't do: we don't wait and we don't hate. But while you're living your life and new people come into your life, or your tribe here, if you will, like, I don't know, like, just know to these people. Know to these people, paying attention to whoever the new people are that are calling themselves trying to come into your life. Because other than that, you don't have nothing for nobody. Like, there was some sort of light bulb, rude awakening ass moment. I have the King of Wands coming out here. That's funny to me. That's 3 people. Aries, Leo, Sag coming out here. I do. I feel like the King of Wands represents you, like, as if you call the shots here. I feel like whoever this person is in the diagonal row, it could be representative of this poker face individual too, with the 7 of Swords coming out here, the Star in the reverse. Who knows? Maybe somebody thought that their looks would take them far, or their so-called charm, or whatever the fuck, but not no more. Death energy, Scorpio. We got that out here twice. It's already on the back end in our second oracle deck. There was a particular date here that you had a major fucking transformation. Well, this death card coming out here. It was like, I can't deny this shit anymore. I can't deny it anymore. I'm not going to pretend with nobody no more. I'm not going to pretend with my fucking self anymore. Fuck that shit. Yeah, I got the 4 of Cups coming out here. You started passing out rejections. You started passing out You started passing out eviction notices. Okay, bitch. Who knows? Maybe somebody did have to go. I don't know if a friend was a roomie, or you and a lover were staying together, or some sort of shit, but bye, bitch. Bye. The fuck? Bye. Adios. Whore. Spirit, what is red flags, boundaries, courage, and relationships? Red flags, boundaries, courage, and relationships. So it's no to these motherfuckers. They can't believe you saying it with your chest. Yeah, look at that. Talk about saying it with your chest. You got the King of Swords coming out here. And there does go a match. So I do feel like you are going to meet somebody eventually that matches your energy. Especially now that you're able to read through the fluff. Okay? I have the Tower coming out here. You about to, Scorpio, you about to break somebody's fucking heart, man. Whoever it is. It could be both of these people, lover and friend, or one or the other, pick and choose, whatever's going on with your situation. But you about to tear the house down. Somebody's shit is about to get rocked, man. Somebody thought they could just give you some time, or this is what you saying now, or, that's water under the bridge. That was so long ago. Or, no. Stop. You don't ignore your intuition. You don't ignore the warning signs anymore. None of that. You see trouble. You see trouble when it comes to these people. Look at this. I have the 2 of Cups coming out here. You know what somebody's going to try to do too? This is the type of person or people where you can say no and they still going to try to beg you. Beg or nag. Or try to get you to be like a pushover. Or some sort of shit that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. And guess what they're trying to do? They're trying to come to take. 6 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, some got something to do with these money moves. Yep. And guess where you leaving these motherfuckers? You're walking away from them. You're walking the fuck away from them. So don't trust these motherfuckers. They not coming back to do nothing but take from you. Yep, this is why they coming around. A Queen of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sag coming around. 8 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 3 of Wands. The World for the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this shit. Because y'all know I like my motherfucking receipts. 3 of Wands, the World, and then the fucking Wheel of Fortune. You got a lot of motherfuckers coming back your way. It might be people that you done forgot about who call themselves checking in on you or trying. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. Hey, big head. Get your bitch ass on. Let's see who's resonated with this. But I'm telling you, something big is getting ready to happen for y'all. Wheel of Fortune coming out here with these money moves. You've been waiting on something, man. You've been waiting on it. And I feel like you staying on this path too is unlocking this shit. That's why I was like, I feel like some of these situations could be like tests too. Like, okay, you've been down the right path. You've been focused on yourself. Now let's see what you gonna do with this. You gonna pass this test, monkey wrench, in your plans? I don't think so. Not anymore. I got Gemini. Okay, somebody's thinking that they can make you be double-minded here. No, you've already made your decision. You're standing on it. What else here, Spirit? I have Aquarius coming out here. Thank you, because you had what? Your awakening. All right, air signs. Coming out strong. Who else here, Spirit? Damn, I got another Gemini coming out here. Hold on, Gemini. Hold on. Yeah, there's some sort of negotiation that's getting ready to come through for you. I'm hearing ask for more, whatever this is for you. I have Leo coming out here. Yeah, because you're the star. You're the star, the performer here. You need to ask for more here. I have Pisces coming out here. Hey, Pisces. You have finally figured out your higher purpose. You are aligned with love and wisdom here. Yeah, you're on the path to self-discovery. Hey, Sag. What they do? They be bopping. Who else here, Spirit? Damn, I got another Gemini coming out here. For some of y'all, a Gemini could have been a problem. Okay, maybe it's this lover or this friend. Okay, I have another Pisces coming out here too. Who else here, Spirit? We need 3 more. We have Libra coming out here. All right, air signs, squad. Yeah, you're in harmony here. Who else here, Spirit? I got Big Cap coming out here. And who's our honorable mention? Damn, we got another Capricorn coming out. Bag to bag. I got another Libra coming out here. Damn, I got another Cap coming out. For some of y'all, the Cap could have been a problem. And we have Cancer coming out as our honorable mention. So we got extra heavy on the Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, heavy on the Pisces, Sag, Libra, extra heavy on the Cap. And then honorable mention here is Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, Neptune. And I think I might leave it at that. Yeah. Yeah. Part of fortune. Okay? So I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here with me. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hype your girl up if you feel called. And I will most definitely see y'all in the next one. Peace.